Hey everyone, this is Derrick Broze of the Conscious Resistance Network. I'm here in Standing Rock in North Dakota, the site of the fight against the Dakota Access Pipeline.
This is Derrick Broze with Activist Post and the Conscious Resistance Network.
We are placing you under arrest. The city of Houston does not welcome you here at all. Please don't run over. Please don't run over me.
We got a war criminal right here.
Derrick Broze, we're at Anarchapulco 2018. This is Derrick Broze of the Conscious Resistance and Activist Post. I'm here in Houston, Texas.
What the fuck?
What's the reasoning?
We've been fighting a long time, and we have all lost so very much, so many loved ones gone. But you are not alone. There are pockets of resistance all around the planet. We are at the brink. Above all, stay alive. Above all, stay alive. You have no idea. You have no idea. How important you are. If you're listening to this, you are the resistance.
Hey everyone, this is Derrick Broze of the Conscious Resistance Network, and today we're going to talk about taking action, getting involved. Stop sitting on your asses, stop waiting for other people to take care of you, stop waiting for November to vote for Joe Biden or Donald Trump, or waiting for any election year to vote and thinking that that's the answer to your problems. So many of you consume my content, whether it's through Facebook, through Float, through the Conscious Resistance, through the BitChute, through Library, or through my website, and you do so as if I am here for your entertainment. And I've done videos talking about how I'm not here for your entertainment, so I'm not going to go into that rant. But what I am going to emphasize is that what we are dealing with is a very real world situation where there are people, friends and family and loved ones that we might know, and strangers out there coexisting in the places we live who believe that violence is justified, who believe that violence is the answer, who do not see violence in putting ankle monitors on people because of COVID-19, who do not think that it's violent to rip people out of their homes because they don't give you all the contact tracing information and tell you where they live and where they're going and who they've seen. People who don't think it's violent to fine people, to arrest people for, for living their lives. We are coexisting with people. I've been debating and battling them lately, probably putting too much attention on social media. But my reason for doing so, friends, is to try to understand this mindset. And also because I want to look them in the faces, or at least talk to them online, and get them to admit that they accept violence and they believe in violence. And sure, they'll try to play semantic games and say, no, that's not violence. They don't give a shit about the Constitution. They don't care about anything as far as preserving liberty for future generations. In fact, many of these people, they think that they are the compassionate ones. They think that they are the loving ones. And I'm the selfish person because I won't put on a mask and because I don't just blindly obey without asking questions. My point is, we are dealing with some very dangerous people. And these people are the kinds of folks that allow atrocious, horrible things to happen at the hands of government. These are the kinds of people that during the communist regimes and during the Nazi regimes and during other fascist regimes, they would be cheering it on and they would be saying, yeah, you know what? Those people do deserve that. Go ahead and take them away to a re-education camp. Go ahead and take them away to a worker camp. Sure, kill them. Well, they should have worn the mask. Well, they should have stayed home. Well, they should have just taken the temperature check. Well, maybe they shouldn't travel. Maybe they shouldn't have the right to leave their home. These are the kinds of things we're dealing with. And I'm sorry for those who don't see it yet, but this is not going away. We are dealing with 9/11 on an entire new level. This is an operation that is going on. I believe, of course, that COVID is real and that people are sick. I know people in the hospitals, but without a doubt, this is being taken advantage of at a rate we have not seen since 9/11. And because of that, my friends, I am broadcasting daily, trying to get important information to you, but also more than ever, I am focused on solutions. I need you to be focused on solutions too. That's what I meant about I'm not here for your entertainment. I want to be here with you, for you, as a collaborative force where we can work together to help pull people's minds out of the matrix. I mean, there's never been a more apt metaphor. People are literally asleep. They think that they're awake. They think that they're living and breathing, but they are indoctrinated. And there's all kinds of reasons that we can talk about. But the point is, those of us who see what's going on, we cannot sit around and wait for those around us who are the sleeping, the sleepwalkers to wake up. We need to just figure it out ourselves. We need to come together more than ever. So before we get into that, I want to remind you guys to bookmark theconsciousresistance.com. This is my website where you can find all of my content. The 5 books I've written, the 6th and 7th books I'm working on will be there. You can download them for free. My documentaries are there. You can watch them for free. You can check out the trailer for our new Pyramid of Power documentary. We're actually doing some crowdfunding. that ends this Sunday. If anybody wants to throw some bones our way to help us make this completely user-funded, user-supported documentary to wake people up. And if you want to follow us, please don't follow us on Facebook. Don't follow us on YouTube. Although I appreciate the 61,000 subscribers, please follow us on Float. Join us at Minds. Join us on Hive. Sign up for my text list so you can get updates right to your phone. Join my Telegram channel. Also, please sign up for the Patreon account. Please join the library account where you can follow our videos, as well as BitChute. Now, today we're talking about taking action. The title of this video is Stop Wasting Time, Start Taking Out Action. And so many of you who follow my work for years, you know what the form of action I believe is most vital and most important, and that's what I'm here to talk to you about. It is a concept that I was introduced to in 2015 called Freedom Cells. What you are looking at right now is freedomcells.org. This is the website where you can come join, guys. I mean, I'm not going to do a whole rundown of what Freedom Cells are. You can watch this What is a Freedom Cell video that I recorded back in the day. You can see me with my short haircut and me explaining it back then. You can also scroll down here to our playlist, Freedom Cells Learning Center. You can see tons of videos that I've done, that John Bush has done, and they're also on the YouTube, on BitChute and library as well. But the whole point is we need you to join this website. We have over 3,500 people now from all around the world. Let me show you guys this. So, one of the things you do is you create a profile in here. You put what your interests are, what your skills are. Then you want to come over here to this member map. You want to add yourself to the map. This is a very crucial part. If you haven't done this, you need to add yourself to the map. But let's just go ahead and search and just see what the map looks like. This is members all over the world who have joined since we built this website. The original website existed for a couple of years, but we recently redid it. This is the map of the world, guys. Check this out. These are individuals who are active on this website. We need to get more people in Africa and South America. We need to reach more into Asia. But look at this. Southeast Asia, Australia, New Zealand, all across Europe, across the United States, of course, Hawaii. People are joining. You can zoom in here. You can go look at your area and try to find more people. Connect with them. The whole goal is that we need to start building decentralized systems away from the system. As I've talked about in recent videos, they are now talking about cutting off people's power who are not complying with social distancing or mask wearing or whatever. Here's just an example of Houston. All the people who've joined in Houston, like, wow, I don't even know any of these people. I need to connect with these people. But they're talking about cutting people's power off, talking about going after people in their homes. You need to have a support system that you can connect with, and you need to make sure that you're not dependent on their grid. Now we can go over here to the cell map, cell locator map, and you can see that. So the first map is for the actual individual people, but you can also search cells, and cells are the names that we give for groups. The cells, like the cells in your body, these are independent, unique individual cells that have their own resources, their own goals, their own agenda, dependent on their environment, dependent on their people and their needs. There's people in Mexico organizing cells and elsewhere. So if you're in an area, go add yourself to the map, come here and search in your area, see if there's anybody starting a cell in your community, like this cell here. Central Mexico, San Miguel. I know people out there. Those are good people. Go connect with them if you're in that area. And if you don't see anybody in your area, then you need to create a cell right here, come there, and make sure to add your cell to the map by putting the location on there. So that's how other people are going to find you. We need you to get as organized as possible. Use this website. It's not meant to be a social network where you post pictures of memes and cats and dogs and your food and all that. If you want to, that's fine. There's definitely lots of conversation that happens on here. We're not going to tell people not to talk, but I would hope and pray that more people realize this website is to connect with people. This is to build in the real world. Freedom Cells are decentralized groups of 7 to 8 people who come together to organize in skills, sharing ideas, growing food together, unplugging from these systems. And this used to be just kind of a quaint idea that I've been promoting for years. To me, it's been the solution. But I think some people thought, oh, that's a nice idea. Yeah, maybe one day I'll do that. But now more of you are realizing that this is the answer, that we need to unplug from these systems like yesterday. Because if you stay on that system, once they roll out the smart social credit and the smart cities and everything like that, which I've written about in my book, How to Opt Out of the Technocratic State, then you, my friends, are going to be screwed. I mean, you're going to be stuck. You're going to be stuck in their system. So I want to let you guys know, if you want to know more about Freedom Cells, we are actually, the whole point of this video is we're actually having a Freedom Cell conference call. It's our 5th conference call, international conference call. I'm posting the details right now for anybody who's watching. You can see the link. It's a Zoom meeting. Also, wherever you're watching, Facebook, YouTube, look in the video description and you will see it. It's happening at 5 p.m. Central, this Saturday, August 15th. So 5 p.m. Central, wherever you're at in the world, figure it out and you can join us. The Zoom link is there. And basically the whole point of the call is for people to come together and share, hey, this is what we're trying over here in Texas. Hey, this is what we're trying in New York. This is what we're trying in India. This is what we're trying in Australia. We can share ideas, we can share resources, we can share skills, and we can come together. This is one of the only real solutions. I'm speaking to myself now. Stop arguing with people on Facebook. Focus on the solutions. Focus on the good things. Don't get lost in the day-to-day fight that they want us to. The people up there, the top of the pyramid, they want us fighting and arguing with each other so that we don't get organized, so we don't unplug. And so when the shit hits the fan, as it is hitting the fan right now, then, basically we won't be prepared for it. I see a question. Is there a password required? There might be. Just look in the video description. It's got all the information there listed for you, Robert. Thank you for that question. Just look in the video description and you'll find everything there. But my point again is, look, I've been talking about freedom cells for a number of years. You can call them freedom cells, hubs, hives, circles. We don't care. The name doesn't matter. And also, you don't have to be an anarchist to be about freedom cells. You can be a left-wing, right-wing, constitutionalist, voluntarist, whatever, as long as you want to organize and get off their grid. And maybe even people who don't necessarily want to get off the grid, but they're looking to connect more with community. That's why we have the map. That's why we have the member map, the cell map. I'll show you guys again. You join the website, you create a profile. Here's my profile. I'll show you guys. At the Conscious Resistance, I put my skills. I put what I'm interested in learning. You add your location. Then you go to the member map. You search for people. And as I said, the map has been blowing up. We got people all around the world joining. We've got 3,500 people joined now. There's about 400 waiting to be approved. Make sure to check your spam mail. A lot of people don't check their spam and they never get the approval. And instead, they message me and I have to manually set it up, which I don't mind doing, but it's a little time consuming. But look, all these people around the world are looking to connect with you guys, wherever you're at. And all these cells on the cell map are also looking to connect with people. Look at this, Texas Freedom Cell Network. You can search by cells. We've created Houston Freedom Cell right here. There's groups for Seed Swap. There's so much going on this website that I don't even have the time to keep up with it, but I'm trying to keep promoting it. New Yorkers, Brooklyn, Lewis and Sea Haven. I don't even know where the hell that's at, but that's cool. Southern Oregon, Collective, Independent, and Agorist Living. I love that. Social. That's freaking cool. So there's all kinds of awesome stuff happening here. Groups about EMF, home mitigation. I mean, again, we're not going to tell people how to organize, but please remember that the whole reason for this website is to help you connect with people so that you can connect in the real world. That's the whole goal. Build online, connect online, establish some sort of criteria for security culture to make sure that you're dealing with people you can trust and that you feel comfortable meeting somewhere in public. Get together, start discussing ideas, start discussing goals and resources, and get active, guys. Don't think that this is just entertainment. Myself, James Corbett, Mark Passio, Truth Stream Media, Dan Dix, We Are Change, Jason Burmis, all the other, Last American Vagabond, Ryan, all the different content creators that I know many of you consume, Spiro, Aaron from Health Nut News, all these different people, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. We're not just doing this because we like talking to ourselves on screen. I know many of those people, and I know that they're just as dedicated as I am to trying to change the world. So I'm trying to provide solutions. That's what my work has always been about. This is a solution. If you don't give it a shot, you have nobody to blame but yourself. Maybe you don't like it. Maybe you can do something better. Then please do it. But for God's sake, please start thinking about solutions. Please don't let your family and yourself get caught with your pants down because you were waiting till next year or another time, or because you think this COVID, insanity is just going to go away. It's not going to go away. The tyranny is only going to grow. And the people who think that this is a temporary thing and are submitting, they're not seeing the full picture. But if you've been following my work and if you know a little bit about the world, you know a little bit about history, then you know where this is headed, my friends. So please, 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 please join us this Saturday at 5 p.m. Central for the 5th International Freedom Cell Conference call. You don't have to say anything if you don't want to say anything. You can just listen. It's going to be myself and John Bush hosting. We're going to share stories from people who have been really active in freedom cells and who are just kicking ass. We're going to take questions. It's a community building effort. And I also want to say, for those of you who are on Telegram, there is a Freedom Cell Network Telegram channel with about 158 people who conversate regularly. There's a Texas Freedom Cell Network. There's a bunch of people organizing both on the Freedom Cell website as well as on Telegram, creating their localized groups. That's what we need to do. So this is just a quick check-in, guys, to remind you, Saturday, 5 p.m., 5th International Freedom Cell Conference call. Check out freedomcells.org. And please, 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 guys, take some precautions, take some, some effort into taking care of your family. And thank you to everybody who already has and who knows what's up. Help everybody you can. I'm going to leave it there, guys. I might have another video later this afternoon that I'm working on. But until next time, remember, you are powerful, you are beautiful, and you are free, my friends. See you Saturday.